Hello and welcome to a video about my CSSE virtual machine. So I will be showing you today my Ubuntu virtual machine, which is a Linux virtual machine. And right now it's not open because today I will be showing you how I update my virtual machine, and it starts by making a backup. Which you can see my last backup I made on November 5th, 2019. So I will make a new folder for my new backup today, which I will date the 7th of November of 2019. And now that my folder has been created, I will go back to my main folder, go into my OS, Control A, Control C to copy everything, go back to my backup folder, go to my new folder for today's date, and Control V to paste everything in here, which will then create a backup of my virtual machine. Alright, now I have successfully made my backup folder. I will delete my old backup because I no longer need it. So I just click delete, open the recycling bin, and empty that because I do not need it. Okay, and now that I have my backup made, I can get to updating and upgrading my virtual machine. So if we click on the VMware workstation, it will open up my VMs, and I can just open up my Ubuntu one, which I just made the backup for, and I will full screen that. All right, and I am now inside of my virtual machine. My Linux virtual machine, I can now begin upgrading. So first, I need to open up my terminal and type in the command sudo apt get update. And when I click enter, it'll require me to type in my password, and it'll show that I'm not typing anything, but it's there. And as you can see, I entered my password, and it has downloaded the update. So next I will do sudo apt tac get upgrade. Yes, that is what I do. And I will click enter. And since I entered in my password once, it already doesn't require my password again. And it's just confirming to make sure this is what I want. And I will click Y as yes, click enter, and it will start my update. And the reason we want to upgrade our virtual machines is basically if there's like any sort of bad malicious software or just to keep things upgraded so that we're running updated things and keeping things up to date because that's what you want to do when you have a virtual machine. All right, and now you can see my update has done, and it did quite a lot of stuff, which is why I paused the video while it was updating. And so now that it is done updating, I will do a reboot to get that all running up to date and make sure my upgrade is working. So I will click enter and it will reboot my virtual machine. So yeah. Okay, and now I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the programs I've installed on my virtual machine to for my CSCC class. So first we've installed PyCharm, which is like a programming software where you can program in different languages, and we just generally use PyCharm for Python coding. So that has a Python interpreter that will take our Python code and run it. So Python's pretty cool, or PyCharm, running Python. And next, we started working on getting getting Git installed on our computers. And at first, we were using the terminal for Git, and it was a little confusing at times. So we installed Git Kraken, which is a graphics user interface for Git, so that we do not have to use the terminal and get lost. So it is a very, very helpful tool to for keeping our programs on Git and keeping them up to date, being able to push and pull with the click of a button. And here I have my Arduino open, which is what I will show you next. I will we installed Arduino Ide, which is for coding in C++ for an Arduino board, which is a tiny computer, which which we have some, and we haven't yet done anything with this code because this is pretty brand new. But yes, that's just some of the things that I've installed on my CSSE virtual machine. So yes, this is my CSSE virtual machine, and that I've shown you how I update it and some of the little programs that I've installed so far and what they do. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.